welcome to Rev Your Week. Hey, this is Jason Curlee, and it is our goal with Rev Your Week to inspire you, motivate you, encourage you to have your greatest week ever. And not just that, for you to be the best that you've ever been. That's why we do this each and every week. That's why we put it out on Mondays, because we know how Mondays can be, and we want you to have the greatest week. So we want to rev up your week this week with Rev Your Week. Hey, as we're getting started, we've been talking about that this whole first 4 episodes. We're on episode number 5, and we've been talking about getting started. And maybe you've taken that one step. Maybe you've taken a few steps. Maybe you've done something and you've got started. And here's what I want to tell you today. Don't you dare quit. Don't even think about it. You better keep on going. You better keep on moving. And I'm going to tell you this. If you haven't gotten started, you need to stop watching this video. You need to go back, watch the other 4, and you need to get moving. But if you are moving, don't you dare quit. Don't quit. Don't think about it. Don't even wonder about it. Don't you quit. Don't quit at all. I want you to keep going. I want to keep revving you up. I want you to keep going to that thing, that desire, that dream, that thing you've been talking about for a long time. I want you to get there. That's why we're doing this. That's why we do it each week, because we want to rev you up. We want you to be the greatest ever. Don't you dare quit. So I want to talk real quick about 3 things, because a lot of people do. The truth is, a lot of people quit. And a lot of people quit, 1, way too early. 2, they quit way too soon. A lot of times people are quitting right before they're about to get and have that breakthrough to what they've been desiring. So we're going to talk about 3 things. And first thing I want to tell you is this whole thing is about the process. It's about the process that you're going through. And the first thing you need to do is you need to embrace the process. You need to realize that it's not just about accomplishing your dream. It's not just about getting to your destination. It's about going through the process. You see, achieving the goal, getting to the destination isn't what makes you. It's the process that you go through that makes you who you are. Think about it, everything you are. I'm just not an educated person because I got a degree at the end of my college. I'm educated because I went through that 5-year, 4-year process to get that. I'm not just healthier because I achieved my goal and got 40, 50 pounds off this summer. I'm healthier because I went through a 90-day process and put things in my life and created habits and changed my lifestyle, and that's why I'm healthier. And you need to first embrace the fact that this is about the process. It's about the journey that you are on, and it's the journey that makes you who you are. And the second thing we want to talk about, the second thing is you need to plan for the process. Embrace the process and plan for the process. In the late 90s, I used to coach at a little private school, and we used to go to our state tournament almost every year. And since we had gone 2 years in a row, the 3rd year, I pretty much knew that I knew how to get to my destination. I mean, I've been there before. We took some back roads all the time, and I knew it. I mean, I've been there, I've done it, I can drive it, no problem. So, I didn't prepare for the process. I didn't prepare for the journey. I didn't plan for this trip. What I did is I just took off, I drove, I made the first turn right, I got to the next turn right, and you know, we're about 3 hours away from on our trip, and it's dark. Now here's the difference. When it was dark, all of a sudden the journey was different. And guess what? All of a sudden I'm driving along, just driving, and I look up and I'm like, you know, I don't remember this being where we're supposed to be. I don't remember this being the road. I don't remember these buildings. I don't remember this city that all of a sudden we were in. See, I didn't plan for the process, and I ended up getting lost. I made a wrong turn. I got off track. And you have got to plan for your process. You've got to plan for those things that are going to keep you on track. See, if you don't have no plan and you just take one step and you, okay, Jason, I've started, I took one step. If you haven't planned for the process, it's going to be easy to quit. It's going to be easy to get down the road and go, okay, I don't know what to do next. Maybe you've started that business and you've stepped out and gone, okay, I'm going to start it, but you haven't planned, and you get going and you do some things and you're not getting any results, and you're like, I guess this ain't working, and you quit. Well, you didn't plan. You didn't plan. You didn't learn about marketing. You didn't learn about working with people and employees and sales and all the other stuff in the process to where you're going to go. You didn't plan for it. Maybe you want to write a book, so you go, okay, I'm going to write a book, and you go, okay, I'm just going to go type one page, and you get through one page, and you kind of put that on the back burner, and you didn't create a plan. You didn't create a whole process to write that book. You didn't come up with an outline. You didn't come up with the different chapter structure, and you didn't even get in touch with maybe a publisher or all these things. You don't do the things that you need to do to plan for the process, so that you don't quit in the journey, so that you don't get lost, so you don't get sidetracked. So you need to embrace the process. You need to plan for the process. And then the last thing I want to tell you today is you need to keep your eye on the prize. Keep your eye on the prize. And here's the thing about this whole journey that you are on. Yes, we do want to get to a destination. Yes, you have a dream. You have a goal. You have all this stuff. You need to keep your eye on that. Because if you get your eye off of it, you're going to get sidetracked. You need to stay in the grind. You need to stay focused in on that dream, on that goal, on that vision. And you need to keep your eye on the prize. You see, it wasn't just about me losing 50 pounds. Yeah, that was a great goal and I achieved it, but that wasn't the prize. The prize for me was that I had a healthy life. The prize for me is that I know I can look up in 10, 20 years, and because my health is better and my health is on track, I'm going to see my grandchildren. That prize kept me going. That prize of knowing, hey, I'm going to be a healthier me, and I'm going to be able to encourage and motivate the people around me. That was the prize. Maybe the prize for you is that financial freedom, and that's why you started a business. Keep your eye on the reason that you are setting yourself up for financial freedom one day when you retire. And maybe it's financial freedom for your children as well. That's the prize. Keep your eye on that prize. Hey, let me tell you, it's Rev Your Week. Don't you dare quit. And embrace the fact that this is going to be a process. Plan for that process. Keep your eye on that prize, and don't you dare quit. Don't even think about it. This is Jason Curlee. I hope we revved your week. Hey, let's go on and keep pushing to have our greatest week ever, but not that, to be the greatest people that we can be so that we can impact those around us. Y'all have a great week.